Nick, why would somebody who's already paying for Google Ads, why would they use you? If you call them and you're just going to be running Google Ads until your site ranks, how are you going to convince them to pay you when they can just pay Google? Right? This is a question that I've heard before, and I want to address it so that when somebody asks me, I could just send them this video. Plus, I feel like this is actually a valid question. And the reason why is because, and I got to go back a little bit, I target people that almost exclusively that are already paying for Google Ads, HomeAdvisor, Angie's List, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Why? Because they're already sold on paying for advertising. And I learned this when I was selling door to door. And I'm going to share this really, really quick. So when I was selling door to door, the first couple of days, I was just knocking every house, right? I was just door to door to door to door. And then I realized by accident that when I knocked on the doors of people that already had home security systems, because that's what I was selling, when I knocked on those doors, they were already sold on the concept of security. I didn't have to convince them that security was a good idea. I just had to show them why my company and the features and the benefits that we offered were a much better bang for their buck than what they were paying for. It was a much quicker conversation. It was very logical. It wasn't this emotional, oh my gosh, and somebody breaks the house and all this stuff. It was just like, hey, here's what you're paying right now. You're paying $50. For $60, I can give you this, 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 and this. And it does have a contract. Let me step in and break down the numbers. Boom. I go in and it was like a 20-minute sale instead of an hour and 15 minutes and all the emotion and the thing and the objection. It was like, okay, cool. This is logical. Here's your company. Are they credible? Boom. That's it. And so that's where I learned this principle. So when I started doing this and I started going and pre-selling, I thought, man, there's already people that are sold on paying for advertising. They're sold on paying for leads. They're paying for HomeAdvisor, Angie's List, et cetera. Let's target those people. So that's where the question comes from, because I tell people in my program, in the Facebook group, here on YouTube, in the Discord channel, on my Instagram, TikTok, I tell everyone, target people who are already sold. There's too many people out there. There's too much money, too many deals out there to be trying to convince people in 2020 freaking almost 3 that they should be paying for advertising. If you don't know that advertising is a good thing, then God help you. Okay, it's 2023, and Mr. Business Owner, I'm speaking to you. If you don't know that advertising is a good thing or it's something you should be doing to grow your business, God help you. That's all I can say. I'm not interested in talking to you. I want to talk to people that believe in growing their business, that believe in expanding, and they do that by paying for advertising. So that's where the question comes from. People go, well, I know your method, and aren't the business owners, once they find out that you're just running ads until your site ranks, aren't they going to be not interested? And here's the truth, guys. Here is the reason why that question needs to be tossed out, but I do want to explain it. By asking that question, you are assuming that just because a business owner is running ads, just because a business owner is running Google Ads, they are getting leads. Okay? You are assuming that because Joe or Jack or Bob went to Google and put up an ad that they knew what the hell they were doing. They don't. 99.999% of these people have no idea. And they went in and they did. The ad sucks. The ad copy sucks. The keyword selection sucks. These guys don't know what they're doing. And so therefore, you are assuming something that is not true. You're also assuming that even if their ad is good, you're assuming their landing page, their homepage, their website is converting, right? You are assuming things that are not true. But what probably is happening, what's most likely happening, is they're paying for Google Ads because they heard about it on a podcast or a conference, or their dad or their buddy or their mentor said, you should be running Google Ads. They set them up and they have no idea what's happening. They don't know how much they're spending. They don't know what they're getting out of it. They just know every time somebody clicks, they're getting charged, and they don't like it. So guys, you have to remember, when we are calling these people, we are not selling them advertising. We are selling them the result of advertising. We are selling them leads. So, Mr. Business Owner, as I'm speaking to you, if I was talking to you, you can either go and you can pay Google for clicks and potential leads, or you can pay me and I can get you leads. You're paying me for leads. You're paying them for clicks. What do you want? You want leads, right? You don't give a shit about clicks. You don't care about Google or websites. You care about leads, because leads is how you grow your business. So, my friends, The reason I'm doing this video is because do not assume that because someone is running advertising, they are actually getting results. Do not assume because someone is running Google ads that they are actually getting leads. Most likely they are not. And that is the very reason why I love calling people from Google, because they're used to paying exorbitant amounts of money for clicks. And I can get them to pay me the same amount of money, sometimes less, for leads, which is what they want.